The legendary TV drama Dallas, 1978 to 1991, defined an era, keeping millions glued to their screens with its riveting tales of power, betrayal, and the iconic Ewing family. From JR's cunning schemes to unforgettable cliffhangers, the show became a global phenomenon. Now, 46 years after its debut, fans are asking, what happened to the cast who brought Southfork Ranch to life? In 2024, we take a heartfelt journey to explore where the stars are now, delving into their lives, careers, and the remarkable transformations that have kept their legacies alive. Don't miss this chance to catch up on the faces that made Dallas timeless. Patrick Duffy, born on March 17, 1949, portrayed the Honorable Bobby Ewing, the heart of the Dallas family dynamic. While his character was the moral compass, Duffy's personal life was marked by heartbreak. His marriage to Carlin Rosser, a ballet dancer, lasted over 4 decades until her passing in 2017, leaving him devastated. They had 2 sons, Porrick and Connor, with whom he shares a close bond. His family faced an unimaginable tragedy in 1986 when his parents were murdered during a robbery, a loss that left him profoundly shaken. After Dallas, Duffy continued acting but struggled to escape Bobby's shadow, with subsequent roles never reaching the same acclaim. Now 75, Duffy lives a quieter life, focusing on spirituality in his family, carrying both the joys and scars of a life lived in the spotlight. Steve Connelly, born on March 14, 1946, brought warmth and depth to the role of Ray Krebs, the hard-working ranch foreman turned Ewing family member. In real life, Connelly has been married to his wife, Brent Power, since 1975, a rare Hollywood union that has endured, though not without challenges. The couple has 2 children, but their family life has faced struggles, including the estrangement of 1 child. After Dallas, Connelly's acting career dwindled, with roles relegated to minor television appearances. He endured 3 major tragedies: the loss of a close friend to suicide, a debilitating injury on set that hindered his work, and the collapse of a business venture that left him in financial difficulty. Now 78, Connelly lives a modest life in California, focusing on painting and ranching, staying connected to his roots while grappling with the complexities of his past. Linda Gray, born on September 12, 1940, became synonymous with the emotionally complex Sue Ellen Ewing, whose battles with alcoholism and a loveless marriage to JR mirrored some of Gray's real-life struggles. Married to Ed Thrasher in 1962, the couple had 2 children, Jeff and Kelly. However, their marriage was plagued by unhappiness and ended in divorce in 1983 during her time on Dallas. Her career after the show saw moderate success, but she never recaptured the same level of fame, leaving her to grapple with feelings of professional inadequacy. Gray faced personal tragedies, including the loss of her sister to cancer, a prolonged battle with self-esteem issues, and a significant health scare in her 60s. Now 84, she lives a quieter life in California, focusing on painting and her grandchildren, while reflecting on the challenges and triumphs of her journey. Larry Hagman, born on September 21, 1931, brought the manipulative and power-hungry J.R. Ewing to life in Dallas, becoming one of television's most iconic villains. Off-screen, Hagman's life mirrored some of the turmoil his character thrived on. His marriage to Maj Axelson in 1954 was long but fraught, as his struggles with alcoholism and infidelity cast a shadow on their union. The couple had 2 children, Preston and Christina, but family tensions were ever present, especially as his career post-Dallas never regained the same heights. Hagman faced personal tragedies, including a liver transplant in 1995 due to cirrhosis, the loss of close friends, and his eventual battle with throat cancer, which claimed his life on November 23, 2012. He was 81 and spent his later years in declining health, reflecting on a life filled with both stardom and struggle. Barbara Bel Gettys, born on October 31, 1922, was beloved as Miss Ellie Ewing, the glue that held the Ewing family together. Off-screen, Bel Gettys endured a life of quiet suffering. Married to theatrical director Winsor Lewis, they had 1 daughter, Susan, but their marriage was marred by his infidelity, ending in separation. After Dallas, her health began to decline, forcing her to leave the series temporarily in the 1980s due to heart surgery. She suffered 3 significant life tragedies: the death of her husband, a debilitating battle with lung cancer, and the financial strain of maintaining her family estate. She passed away on August 8, 2005, at the age of 82, spending her final years in Maine, where she sought solace in painting and gardening, far from Hollywood spotlight. Howard Keel, born on April 13, 1919, brought a commanding presence to Dallas as Clayton Farlow, a role that mirrored his own fatherly strength and wisdom. Beyond his success on the show, Keel's personal life was marked by tragedy. His first marriage to actress Rosemary Cooper ended in heartbreak when Cooper struggled with mental health issues, leading to their divorce. Later, his second wife, Helen Anderson, supported him through career lows, but financial troubles plagued them. Keel's children, Kaya, Christine, and Gunnar, brought him joy, but family tensions emerged, especially as he tried to rebuild his career in the 1970s before finding redemption on Dallas. Keel passed away on November 7, 2004, from colon cancer, leaving behind a legacy of resilience but also shadows of personal pain. Ken Kercheval, born on July 15, 1935, as JR's rival Cliff Barnes, captured the frustrations of a man forever in JR's shadow. In reality, Kercheval's post-Dallas career struggled to gain traction, with minor roles and financial troubles marking his later years. He endured multiple marriages, none lasting long, with his most notable union producing 5 children, whose names were rarely mentioned in the public eye. His family life was far from harmonious, with estranged relationships and personal regrets haunting him. Kercheval faced 3 major tragedies: a battle with lung cancer from his smoking habit, the death of one of his children, and his financial collapse in the 1990s. He passed away on April 21, 2019, at 83, living his final years quietly, often reflecting on the fleeting nature of fame. Victoria Principal, born on January 3, 1950, portrayed Pamela Barnes Ewing with the same grace and determination that defined her real-life persona. While she found fame on Dallas, her personal life was far less stable. Her marriage to Dr. Harry Glassman, a Beverly Hills plastic surgeon, ended in a bitter divorce after 21 years, with no children to bridge their emotional divide. Despite launching a successful skincare business, her career in Hollywood waned after leaving the show in 1987, leading to a sense of professional isolation. Principal faced 3 notable life tragedies: losing her home to a wildfire in 2003, enduring the passing of her father, and struggling with public scrutiny over her high-profile relationships. Now 74, she lives a private life, dedicating herself to philanthropy but remaining distant from the spotlight. Deborah Renard, born on November 4, 1959, played Sly, a character whose loyalty and efficiency belied the chaos of the Ewing family. Off-screen, Renard's life had its share of challenges. After Dallas, she struggled to find steady work, landing only minor roles in film and television. Her marriage to screenwriter Paul Haggis ended in a bitter divorce in 2016 after 2 decades together, during which they raised their son, James. The legal battles and public fallout took an emotional toll. Renard also faced the tragic deaths of both her parents within a short span, leaving her devastated. At 65, she has largely stepped away from acting, focusing on her passion for yoga and wellness, though she continues to reflect on the bittersweet nature of her time in Hollywood. Susan Howard, born on January 28, 1942, brought depth and grace to her role as Donna Culver Krebs, a character admired for her intellect and independence. While her portrayal earned critical acclaim, Howard faced a rocky career after leaving Dallas in 1987, reportedly due to creative differences. Hollywood doors closed, and she pivoted to advocacy, but the transition left her disheartened. Her personal life was equally turbulent. Married to actor Calvin Crane, the couple faced marital strife, though they stayed together. Howard's greatest heartbreak came with the estrangement of her only child, Lynn, over political differences. Additionally, she battled health issues, including a near-fatal car accident in the 1990s. Now 82 years old, Howard lives a quiet life in Texas, focusing on writing and occasional public appearances, though she remains largely out of the limelight. Omri Catz, born on May 30, 1976, captivated audiences as John Ross Ewing, a role that allowed him to grow up on screen amid the power struggles of Dallas. Yet, fame at a young age came at a cost. After the show ended, Catz struggled to transition to adult roles, eventually leaving acting altogether by the early 2000s. His romantic life was equally unstable, with several high-profile relationships ending in heartbreak. Catz never married or had children, admitting in interviews that the pressures of his early fame left him hesitant to commit. Among his life's tragedies were battles with anxiety and addiction, compounded by the sudden death of his best friend in his 20s. Now 48 years old, Catz lives a reclusive life in California, working as a hairstylist and cherishing his privacy, though he occasionally participates in Dallas fan events. Deborah Tranelli, born on July 6, 1955, brought to life Phyllis Wapner, the ever-dedicated secretary in the tangled web of the Ewing family's affairs. Her portrayal exuded loyalty, composure, and sharp wit, earning her recognition despite the often chaotic backdrop of Dallas. Following the show's end, Tranelli struggled to break free from her typecast role, finding limited success in subsequent acting projects. Her personal life mirrored her professional challenges, as she endured a tumultuous marriage to an aspiring filmmaker, Peter Reynolds. The couple had one son, Ethan, who tragically passed away at the age of 19 in a car accident, leaving Tranelli devastated. Her marriage ended in divorce shortly after. In recent years, Tranelli has embraced a quieter life, focusing on music and occasional theater performances. Now 69, she resides in New York City, preferring solitude and reflection over the limelight. Charlene Tilton, born on December 1, 1958, brought vivacious energy to her role as Lucy Ewing Cooper, a character whose struggles with identity mirrored some of Tilton's own. Her off-screen life has been fraught with challenges. Tilton's marriage to country singer Johnny Lee dissolved after 2 years, leaving her to raise their daughter Cherish alone. A second marriage to cinematographer Dominic Allen also ended in divorce. Her career stalled after Dallas, leading to financial instability and a battle with depression. Tilton endured profound loss, including the death of her fiancé, cinematographer Chetty Hart, in 2009, which left her heartbroken. Despite these hardships, at 66 years old, Tilton continues to advocate for mental health awareness and remains active in small-scale theater and television projects, though her life reflects the bittersweet nature of fame. Charlene McCall, born on September 16, 1972, captivated audiences as Charlie Wade, the sweet and trusting daughter whose innocence was often tested by her family's conflicts. After leaving Dallas, McCall retired from acting at just 15, a decision influenced by her parents' desire to shield her from the pressures of Hollywood. Her life, however, veered into turbulent waters. At 18, she married musician Trent Valladares, but their union was marred by allegations of infidelity and emotional abuse, leading to a divorce 4 years later. McCall never remarried and chose a life away from the spotlight, but she faced personal battles, including a diagnosis of severe depression and financial struggles due to a failed business venture. Now 52, she lives a modest life in Texas, dedicating her time to raising awareness about mental health issues and sharing her story with others to inspire resilience. Priscilla Presley, born on May 24, 1945, portrayed Jenna Wade, a fiercely independent woman with a complicated romantic history. Presley's tenure on Dallas showcased her acting depth, yet her post-show career was marked by struggles. Her attempts to reignite her acting career floundered, with critics often harshly comparing her work to her high-profile past as Elvis Presley's ex-wife. Her personal life also faced setbacks. Her second marriage to businessman Marco Garibaldi ended after 22 years, leaving her raising their son, Navarone, on her own. Presley endured multiple tragedies, including the untimely death of her only daughter, Lisa Marie Presley, in 2023, a blow from which she has yet to fully recover. At 79, Presley lives a reclusive life, finding solace in her grandchildren and charity work, but her once vibrant spirit seems overshadowed by loss. Who is your favorite character from Dallas? How does it feel knowing that some of the actors are no longer with us? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on future uploads. Thank you for your support.